Hi everyone, I'm Catherine, and today I'm going to talk to you about the strays in Corpus Christi. I'm going to talk to you about why they're important, how to adopt them, and the proper care to take care of them. You can't buy love, but you can rescue it. This is important because if you rescue an animal, it's going to love you unconditionally, and you don't have to buy its love, and it'll love you either way. Both dogs that I've had my entire life have both been rescues. On the left is Happy, and on the right is Astro. They've both been the best dogs that anyone could ever ask for. Guard dogs, anything that you need. They're important because there's so many of them, and we need to stop that. One reason why there's so many is because people don't spay or neuter their own pets, and so when they get out, they go make more puppies. So we need to stop that and get our animals fixed. They're also important because they didn't choose to be strays. They were forced to be strays, and they're living on their own, and they have to find their own way. They're also important because they're like kids. They need attention, they need love, they need toys, food, they need proper doctor visits. They're just as important as children. There are many places that you can adopt them. 3 of them are the Gulf Coast Humane Society, the Pee-wees, and Corpus Christi Animal Shelter. At the Gulf Coast Humane Society, they do have a few requirements. One is that you fill out the adoption application. Then if you do get approved, you will have to go through a home interview depending on the dog, depending on how big it is, what kind, if it's mean, if it's not. You need to see how the house is. The fee also depends on the size and the breed of the dog. So if you wanted a huge dog, expect to pay a lot of money. They also give them to you fixed, so that won't be a problem for you. And at Pee-wees, they are usually at PetSmart and at Petco every weekend. You can go and look at the dogs, and if you decide you want to adopt one, you just tell them and they will have an interview with you there. That way they can see if you are right for the dog, and if you're not, then they'll probably tell you you're not right for the dog. The fee also depends on the age, the breed, and the size of the dog, and they also come fixed as well, so you don't have to worry about that there either. At the Corpus Christi Animal Shelter, the fee is usually $25, and I believe on Fridays it is $5 because they're trying to get the animals out of there and save them as much as they can. This is where all the strays are brought, and they have 3 days to get adopted or rescued or fostered. If not, then they will be euthanized, and nobody wants a dog to be euthanized because they're the most loving thing in the world. Proper care is important. You have to make sure you can afford to take them to the vet because it is pricey. You have to make sure they aren't sick, make sure they don't have heartworms, any kind of disease that they can get. You need to check if they are microchipped. That way, if they are microchipped, then you can find their owner. Their owner doesn't want them, then they're most likely going to be yours. And you also need to make sure that they aren't hurt, because if they are hurt, then you need to attend to them and make sure you fix them. That way they can be happy all over again. And like I said, if no one claims them, they're all yours. Okay, so today I talked to you about the strays in Corpus Christi. I talked to you about why they're important. I talked to you about how to adopt them, where you can adopt them, and the processes. And I also talked to you about the proper care, like the vet bills, everything like that. Every dog deserves a home, but not every home deserves a dog. This is important because every dog does deserve a home. It deserves to be happy. It deserves to be loved and everything that comes with it. And if a home isn't willing to do that, then that home doesn't deserve to have the most loving thing in the world. And I hope this inspires all of y'all to go adopt a dog, because adopting is the best thing